I figured now I might start doing a couple of like monthly progress updates. This came about with one of my friends not actually knowing I bought another car. So I'll probably just go through what projects we've got on and give you a bit of a breakdown of what work's happened this month and then what progress we're planning on for the next month. Alrighty, so let's start with the most fun car, the one I'm probably looking forward to being able to drive the most. It's going to be the white K-Swap Integra, which we're going to get regoed. So you can see in the engine bay, I bought it with the engine mounted. Had to buy some brackets for the gearbox. The gearbox is an EP3 Type R gearbox and just a K24 from a Corduro. We've added in some of the K-tuned coolant housings. It's sort of strange. I thought I could delete this whole pipe here from the kit, but it only replaces the outside of it. It doesn't actually bolt onto the block itself, which is a bit sort of frustrating. I've got an intake manifold coming. I wanted to get a new manifold because the factory ones are quite large and bulky and there's all these ports on it, so I just wanted to clean it up, make it a bit more cleaner. I've already got you can see the exhaust in, so I just need to nick up the bolts on that. The wiring I need to be done. You can see the radiator is missing. The actual mounts to sit the radiator on are missing. I do have two sort of radiators. I've got a I think it's a Speed factory one that can just be bolted to the sides, and then I've actually got a K-Swap one that actually sits in the factory mounts. That should just be the engine bay. There's a whole bunch of wiring to be done, so that's going to be fun. On the interior, we've mounted the Acuity shifter assembly. I need to get in the actual cables themselves. I've started to look at actually mounting the ECU down here. I've started looking at what stereo I want to put in. I'm thinking somewhere here. I'm going to put a CAN keypad so I can have the cruise control buttons. That's about it really. That's all I want is cruise control in this car, so I'll be able to drive it on the street. I've trimmed out the center console so I'll be able to fit the shifter assembly in it. I've got a Type R steering wheel to replace that with. I definitely do want an airbag in this. The seats, I'll have to do something with the seats when I come to it. I think I might just get them licensed with those seats in it. Rear seats look pretty clean, and that's about the interior really. Exterior wise, I'm missing a lot of these strips, so I do have some other Integras which I may be able to pull them off and put them on and colour match them. But there's obviously the rear bumper that needs to go on, the hatch needs to be painted, a good sort of wash and polish. Thinking about keeping this sticker, I don't know. That will probably come off, probably make it look more like a street car. The front bumper, my crash structure needs to go in, the front bumper and the lights. Need to finish off the brakes. These are the spoons that I had on the black tag that I went into the wall with. You can see where, still got the lines on there that need to be replaced. They're fucked. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the white car. Bought another car. It was fairly cheap. It was just a rolling shell, no motor in it. It's purple, but we've got it just here. No motor, no brakes, no clutch. Still got the subframe and all the bloody brakes and everything, so that's worth a bit of money. I think that's the aircon still there. The steering rack, I hope that still works. On the Beers car we've depowered that one because it's buggered. It's nice that it's got the little visors here. The handles, apparently they're quite weak on the Integras, so they break. This is the second Integra I've seen with broken handles. And then it is pretty much just junk in here, really. So it's going to be a parts car. That's all this is going to be. So that's two of my cars. I've got a Beers car that's currently getting a cage. And that's over at Not Scared Fabrication Racing, Frankie down there. So I'll chase him up later this month and see how he's getting on. And then I got the Civic as well in the shed, not doing a lot because it's fucking summer and it's bloody hot in there. That's all the cars I own. Yes, I think that's all the cars I own.
19th of February 2023, went down to see Rallysprint round 4, went down to support Aidan in his red EG Civic, Russell in his CRX, and Stan borrowed in his green EG to make sure he's getting a couple of points and go for the round win. So there's a little bit of footage of Stan taking a little wheelie billy around for a spin. So during February 23 was Racecar cage preparation, so getting all the sound deadening out, all the residue. I had Dan from Expert Auto Glass remove the front windscreen and the rear sort of quarter windows, and it's basically getting it clean, ready for a cage. Also in February 2023, I had my first drive since having my crash. Aidan was nice enough to lend his red EG for me, so we had Courtney out there as well and Ryan in the FK8. So here's a lap of me going around Wanneroo. So the end of March, Rallysprint round 5 was down there to support Stan, hopefully going for the series win in his Integra. So Troy Wilson won another round of Rally Sprints. Stan finished 13th overall. So in April, went down to Collie to watch the Speed Event Series. Here's a list of the competitors for the event on the Saturday doing long track. Had Joe in his black EG Time Attack Civic, Aidan in his red EG Red Rocket, and Andy in his green EG Wheelie Bin. Here we are lined up on the grid behind a couple of Porsches, which we'll try and hopefully chase down.
That's the grey Subaru, then the boys.
Only a few cameras out.
And he's just creating a gap.
Joni's Black Sheep ended up 111.3. Andy finished up at 114.9. Aidan finished with a 117.5. And Courtney did a 121.3. It was some pretty good track conditions in April, being overcast, which meant we set a couple of PBs. So in June, I bought a truck. Not really much to say, it's just a flatbed truck. We'll get modified for cars. And July, I sold the Civic. So it's gone from the shed now down the road to its new owner. So with the car now out of the shed, time to organise the shed itself. I had a little small shed that I knocked down, but it was not getting really used. We basically pulled everything off the shelves and started to build some shelving at the back of the shed with a bit of an access way through the centre and some lighting. The plan is to have a little bit of a mezzanine up top. You can see where I've got some bumpers already intermittently installed. I've got some LVL and form ply, just chucked that up. You can see the top there. And I think overall it looks kind of tidy. But with the shed now done, time to actually fly over to Victoria for Honda Nationals, where Andy and Aiden will be competing. This is just going to be some outtakes from the event. Oh, he's even done the water trick.
I haven't got my credit card though. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, credit card? Just...
My bank card. Never used before.
What numbers are that? Zoom in, zoom in.
I just need some time. Well, I'll need time to try it now. I watched this twice on a video, 2 laps. Just tried it. I even studied about 14 hours on YouTube.
I'll be watching
And have a good lap. And a good whole lap.
Throw that at me out.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Or if there's a shitload of cars on track and everyone going out and you're warmed up, you may as well come in, wait for all them to come in, and then get ready and quickly go out again. Wait for a clear track.
No fucking red mist, no fucking fuels, because they're all going to be the same. Listen to this blow. Nice. Reform. Hey, wish me luck. Go on. Give a shit.
Where's the water under the table? Yeah, any of them. I think it's some on the wall as well. Any unopened.
Garrett, you reckon he's going to actually do 2 warm-up laps?
That's the goal. 2 warm-up laps before any green mist.
Green mist, I like that. Not red mist.
Before he picks up any track. 2 laps, Andy. Give us 2 laps.
Listen to me. Listen.
I did.
Look at me.
I did some listening. No, you did for the first one and you fucked it up. So. Just do your own thing.
Yeah, fuck you. We're watching. So you said that.
Yeah, the rest of the day. No, I held back. I purposely held that CRX.
just swerving up the straight so you can pass me. I'm doing that with my foot in the brakes as well, so you can see the lines. So just so you can overtake it. In the concrete, what places, slide down the straight,
I think this is your fastest lap now. It's good fire there. Still push it up there.
Yeah, way faster.
So you're good, you're out here.
Yeah, I tried a little braking in there, just said not to.
It's the one good track sort of here, so this must be the so this is better, but then you come in and hug it again.
Yeah,
So you kind of get stuck and speed through it.
yeah.
You can see that Andy's like 10 k's faster by the time he gets to this bit.
Tell it's the first time you've been around here.
Yeah.
I can tell you're not using the track.
No, I'm not at all.
Going all the ripples and that sweeper is the double apex. It should be out on the right hand side. You go
Is there any harsh? So turn 11, 12. One,
sweeper.
two.
What's that? So
The ones at the end of the straight
turn 1,
here.
2, over the hill, you turn 3, and then 4.
So 1 and 2, can you smash those curves as hard as you can?
No, you can hit, as long as you're not over the curb, yes. If you're on the red and white bit, if you're not on, if you go over,
So if you're on the
first
green,
turn,
it's not good?
Nah,
Okay.
no, slippy as.
Yeah, right.
But over the hill, because look at the map, the first turn, after you go over the hill and turn right, that's tighter than 90.
Yep.
Next one is less than 90. So you're going to go late on that one and early on that one.
Yep.
Yeah. And then apex is great. You get the big sweeper,
Yeah.
the inside, and just hold the steering where it is, and it'll drift out to the right hand side and drift back in again. And you haven't shifted the steering wheel.
Let me show you a perfect example of this.
Over here.
So this hour.
You can go late into that corner because it's tighter than 90. Go right on the ripple strip on the left hand side, bop, 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 and then power
back on
through
the power
there because
through.
it's less than, it's way wider than 90.
Right, so look at what Adam does
Right.
through the
Yeah,
sweeper.
you
It's
go.
exactly
You
what
see
you're
where the
saying.
red one is now.
So
You just
brakes,
start ripple,
comes up,
stay there,
drift out,
and then it'll drift out to the
Yeah,
right. It'll drift out,
And now
drift
so it
out.
makes another turn.
Yeah.
Apex is on the
then
second
you hit
bit,
that
and
ripple.
straight lines through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be down to a 29 soon.
Oh,
That's the plan.
right.
Both cars should be around there based on what times we do at home, so just got to learn the track.
What time is your?
135.
That's jump down.
Yeah. I'll just.
You really don't make a lot of speed through the end at the back there because it's so 60 to 80 kilometers an hour. You really, what you do 70 or 80, it's academic for a short distance. The best corner is this one down here. You have to be really slow, right down. And then very late, now power.
I reckon a couple of these because they're faster cars will overtake me out of that. And if they do, I'm just going to have to let them go. I'll hold back even harder. But the good thing is I shouldn't catch them as fast.
Yeah, that's it.
I think I might go standard like turns 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Because there's also more time there you can get.
Yeah, good.
Because the reference car, man, like through turn 2, they're on the power more, they're like 10 k's faster. So I'll have a look at the lines, compare them, your lines compared to some other cars.
Yeah.
It may be like a compromise into turn 1 and then on the power earlier into turn 2.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Tu's the off cam, the right at the end.
So yeah, it's like the turn 1 is at the end of the pit.
Entry into the sweeper, isn't it?
No.
Oh, no.
No, it's the first two
one's
here.
the left. Yeah, Tu's
Yeah.
there, yeah.
So I'll just see if like just hopefully just sit on the on the outside.
Three is there.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, fine.
You don't need a bleed or anything.
Now they got a little soft bend on my cool down lap. I went through and I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. But I go out and use them heaps in the warm up laps. I think I trail brake the whole way down a couple of the straights just to get some heat in them.
Yeah. What, on the out lap or?
Yeah, both out laps. Yeah, I just kind of kept sitting on them.
How's the dash going with the paint?
Much better, much better.
Yeah.
A little bit of reflection still from the kind of the angular bit.
Yeah.
As the sun rises, that should be a bit more manageable. But if I got to hit it with some more paint, so be it.
Yeah. As long as you're not fucking racing out there with the paint fumes.
Yeah. Oh, yesterday was just terrible. You kind of look and honestly, this much of the windscreen is just reflection.
Yeah. Sweet man.
The guys that did travel from interstate. So we've got Aiden and Andy from WA. So these guys travelled all the way from WA. It took them 3 days to get here just to support our event. So a little thank you from us. A detailed package so they can wash their cars till later. Detailing for the sponsors. These little packages. Thank you.
So Honda Nats have finished, fly back to Perth, and it was the Perth Honda official end of year meet. So there's a couple of nice cars, a few snaps of a few different cars that sort of caught my eye. This one was pretty nice, reminds me of an Evo, but it's an Accord. Very tidy. Of course, got to get a couple of photos of the Integra DC2s. So November 13 is always going to be a special day. First brand new car. I bought a FL5 Civic Type R. Didn't drive any other cars. Just total fanboy of Hondas now. So yeah, this just drives like a new car. So one of the first road trips was down to Bunbury for the Bunbury Rallysprint in November. On the Saturday night, there's a bit of a show and shines. We had a bunch of cars parked on, I think sort of the foreshore down in Bunbury, all parked up for the public to see. I'll be co-driving for Blake in his weapon of a Jazz. And here's just a bunch of other sort of pictures I took during the weekend.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 150, turn left plus. 300 meters, road bends right plus into sweep left. Road bends right plus. Into sweep left, into turn left. Turn left. 200 meters, turn right. 150 meters, turn left. 150, turn right. 100 meters, road turns left, into turn right. 150, turn right. 150, road bends right into turn left plus. 300 meters, turn left plus. 100 meters, keep left into turn right. 150, turn left. 150, turn left. 200 meters, turn right. Into turn left plus. Turn right. Into turn left plus. 200 meters, turn right. 200 meters, turn left. 100 meters, chicane right entry. 150, turn left. 150, turn right. 100 meters to finish. Did I put on a good show?
So with 2 events, remind me I got my own bloody car to work on. So this is a bit early in the year where we started to get the engine, drive shaft, suspension, everything back in after it went for a cage. Started looking to actually mount the seat and everything. A couple other distractions with other cars, but yeah, the wiring I wasn't looking forward to doing. It's very much a lot there, so we'll just this here, just a couple of mounts, looking to actually mount their little aim solo as a dash, so that's utilising the factory sort of bracket, and trying to make it work where we can just bolt it up. And there's just a little mock-up what we made. Everything's back together, got the new wheels back on, starting the wiring, trying to use the factory wiring, but there's a few things like drive-by-wire that I wanted to actually utilise, and we're going to upgrade it to a Haltech Nexus R5, which is total overkill for an inline 4 naturally aspirated car. This is all sort of after the sort of Winton, where I had some time off to go through and do a bunch of wiring. There's a lot of sort of, you know, double checking, make sure I got the right wires, sheathing, make sure you sheath in the right sort of sequence, otherwise you get stuck. So my dog decided to join me for a couple of photos when I was working on the car. Here he is. Finally got underneath, started doing all the suspension checks, got a bit of check seal on the threads, and mount up the actual Haltech dash and tyre pressure gauges. So that's a wrap for 2023. Next year I'll be hopefully finishing and racing the Integra and just out enjoying driving the FL5. Thanks for watching.